welcome to Dance for Kids with Iris. This is your time to imagine, create and dance. I'm Laura. I'm wearing purple, which is my favourite colour. I've got long wavy brown hair and I'm sat in my wheelchair. Now, I wonder which room we're dancing in today. Get ready to knock. What's through the letterbox? Iris, can you describe it for us?
Of course I can. There's lots of pinks and purples in this room, your favourite colours, Laura. There's a comfy armchair and a bookcase. There's a cosy tent where someone's been reading books. And a circular window with cream-coloured curtains. And magical fluffy clouds, stars and purple streamers hanging and dancing from the ceiling.
Ah, we're in the snug. I like being in the snug because it's relaxing and it helps me feel calm. Something else that helps me feel calm is watching bubbles gently floating through the air. Let's imagine that we're bubbles and find some floats. Give it a go. You might be a big bubble floating with your whole body, or just a tiny bubble right on the end of your nose. Remember, everybody is different, so we can all find our own floats. Brilliant! You know who else is good at floating? Hannah. Iris, can you call Hannah for me?
Calling Hannah. Today, Hannah is wearing bright pink trousers with wiggly squiggly blue lines all over them and a white t-shirt. Hey Hannah.
Hello Hannah. We're floating like bubbles. Would you like to join us?
Yes, please.
Great. Let's give it a go. Find your floats. Hannah is floating and hovering a leg to find a balance. Can you find a balance? Oh, don't worry if you wobble. It's part of the fun. That's it. Keep going. Oh, brilliant. You know, I think these floating bubble moves could make a brilliant dance. So, find your starting position so you are ready to dance and shine. Lights up. And can we have some floating bubble music, please? Start by floating one hand up past your side, gently up and up as high as you can reach, and then pop and drop it down. Let's go on the other side. Float your hand up, gently up and up as high as you can reach, and then pop and drop it down. Now Hannah is finding a fold in her knees when she drops to help her be extra heavy. Can you find a fold? Let's give it another go. Starting again, float your hand up gently, up and up as high as you can reach, and then pop and drop with a bend. Float the other hand up, up as high as you can reach, and then pop and drop with a bend. Oh, what's happening? Our whole body is in a giant bubble and we're floating up and up. Make yourself wide. Hannah is in a star shape. Then have a look over and see how high you floated. Then let's float over to one side and balance, and then float over to the other side and balance. Then ready, wait for it, pop! Bend your arms and legs in and get as small as you can go. Then imagine we're holding a tiny bubble in front of us. Give it a gentle blow and follow it as it floats up and up, reaching up again as high as you can go. Then let's point up to the ceiling and draw a big bubble around us, going down past our sides and pointing down to the ground. Get as small as you can go again. Find those folds. Then ready, wait for it, wait, and pop! Great! I think we've got ourselves a dance. Let's go again from the top. Lights up, music louder, and audio description please, Iris.
Ready with those bubble hands? Let's go. Float one hand up like a bubble, up towards the ceiling. Then pop and drop it down. Other side. Gently float your hand up and up. Then pop, drop it down. Now we're a giant bubble floating up. Stretch out wide and lean to one side and over to the other. And pop, spring yourself in small. Hold a tiny bubble in your hands and send it up high, arms floating to the sky. And point, draw a big circle with your fingers, bringing your hands down low as you can. Wait and pop. Let's go again. Float one bubble up and up. Pop and drop. Float the other bubble up and pop and drop. Float like a giant bubble stretching out wide. Lean to one side and to the other. Pop and spring into a small shape. Tiny bubble. Send it up high. And point. Draw a big circle. And pop. Well done, everyone.
Wow, all those floats and bubbles, balances and pops have helped me find my centre. Thank you for joining me, Hannah, and thank you too at home. Hope you can visit us again soon. Bye.